What is the fastest way to pull yourself out of a funk when you're feeling lost, sad, exhausted, or overwhelmed? Well, I'm going to answer that question in today's video. Hello, Self-Care Crusaders. This is Kim with your weekly simple self-care tip to help you amplify your energy and confidence. Now, first of all, it's important to recognize that those times when we're feeling a little lost or frustrated, overwhelmed, sad, or even depressed, they're usually the times when we've become disconnected from ourselves and completely out of alignment with who we are and what we value and what's most important to us. And if we don't learn to turn this around, those emotions can often lead to things like shame, guilt, self-judgment, comparisons, and even neglect of our own needs. And while there's no magic pill to turn that around, the key is to get reconnected as quickly as possible with who we are, what we're here to do, and the path that's most suited to our own unique needs, gifts, and situations. And we can't do this by looking around us. We have to go within. Now, there are many ways in which we can do this, but the one that I find to be most effective, simple, and enjoyable is this. Get outside in nature for a minimum of 15 minutes a day. Now, here's why this works so well. Being out in nature, even if only for a short time, has the effect of creating a magical instant shift in our energy and focus. It can take us from focusing on what's not working, what's not feeling good, what's pissing us off, or completely overwhelming us, to focusing on gratitude, possibility, and faith. Have you ever noticed how much better you feel after spending an afternoon at the beach, or walking through the woods, or even taking a picnic in the park? Well, there's a very good reason for that. Everything in our life is energy, including our human bodies and emotions. And all energy vibrates at different frequencies. We vibrate at different frequencies. So lower frequencies are associated with emotions like anger, guilt, shame, and fear. Now, these are the emotions that we usually experience when we become most disconnected from our true selves. And unfortunately, there's a whole lot of these lower vibration emotions happening in the world right now. And they're obviously not helping with our global situation. Because what happens when we maintain these lower frequencies, these low vibration emotions, is this leads us to illness and depression and attracting a whole lot of drama, negativity, and hardship into our lives. Which is not really the path to a vibrant, fulfilling life and meaningful, connected relationships. Am I right? But the good news is that we can change this by paying attention to the people, things, and situations in our environments. Our bodies, they're like tuning forks. And so when we surround ourselves with these higher frequencies, our own frequency will naturally start to elevate to that of our environment. Now, higher frequencies are associated with emotions like acceptance, love, joy, and peace, which is important to note when you're choosing the people to spend the most time with. But also important to note is nature vibrates at the highest frequency possible, which explains why we feel so good when we spent time amongst the trees or near bodies of water, or just breathing in fresh air outside of our home and work environments. We just have to make it a priority to take time and do this. Because raising our vibration is when we can get truly reconnected with our innate state of love and self-love and joy and acceptance. It's also when we start to become open to divine guidance, also known as our intuition, about the path that's most aligned with our authentic selves and even the steps that we can start taking towards making it a reality. Because whether or not you believe in God or some other higher power, the intuitive nudges that we receive when we're vibrating at higher frequencies can lead us down the path towards our true joy and fulfillment. So what's the best way to do this, to get out in nature and spend more time there every day? Well, it's entirely unique to everyone. But a good question for self-reflection is, where in nature do I feel most uplifted and inspired? I promise you, when you get clear on this and then you make a point to spend more time there, every day if possible, rain or shine, you'll start to notice amazing shifts in your energy, your health, your confidence, and your life. And if you want to take this even a step further, take that time that you're spending in nature and journal or meditate while you're there. The emotional and spiritual benefits of both of these practices are significantly enhanced while you're in the presence of Mother Nature. So now I'd love to hear from you. Do you spend enough time in nature? Where do you love to go? And are you committed? Are you willing to commit to this as a daily self-care practice to keep your soul happy? I promise you, it's one of the simplest, most effective, and most low-cost ways to do this. So let me know in the comments. And remember, self-care is not selfish. It is your superpower that allows you to show up as your best for the people you love and serve. So have a great week, and be sure to like this video, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to my channel to get notified when my next simple self-care video is available. I'll see you soon.